No to idziemy.
But it's too late for that now. Korek would have conquered the city, and then you will be ashamed.
O kurwa.
Get ready.
Co tu się... O kurde, ten jaki przewrót zrobił, what the fuck. Ej, ale ładnie wygląda to drzewo.
Get ready.
To jest jakieś magiczne drzewo, jak nic. A, ja mam w ogóle te opaski HP. Się czuję to jak w jakimś MMOsie normalnie. A, okej. Gorączka.
Poor thing. My brothers and I have seen the border countless many times before.
Co za kur... Ej, ale bym mu...
All about the undersized
Ale bym mu
places
sieknął
of death.
Nie powiem gdzie. A, bo z tego drzewa ten... Kurde. Ja mam nadzieję, że oni się leczą, nie? Tylko... Czekaj, muszę coś wypić.
Wait, do you see that?
Yes, that man. What is he doing?
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his right mind would voluntarily travel through the Whispering Forest. We'll go take a look at him. Stay ready.
No dobra, zapisik. Zrobiło się trochę ciekawiej w końcu.
I see it.
She's with me now, forever.
Kirosh!
What? You there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Co ona robi?
She's with me now, forever.
What are you, deaf? Identify yourself.
His eyes. Master, this is the red madness.
Shit, of course.
Zabić go.
You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand?
O kurde,
She
zjadł
wanted to leave me, just like that.
This is
No.
disgusting.
She will stay.
By the righteous path! Have you lost your mind?
I could ask you the same thing, damn it. Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
On miał coś? Nie.
Oh, really? Malphus protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind
Jezu,
that
co to są za ludzie? Oni się
one
kłócą,
disease
kurwa, w
in order
środku
to
lasu.
heal it, and that some apothecary might have given their left hand for a living patient?
You're not being fair, Master. I was only protecting us.
Like heck you did. You behaved like an idiot. And not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline. I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I make myself clear?
He really was trying to protect us, Master. Maybe...
Do I make myself clear?
You,
Aj, bo się Janusz zdenerwował.
Master. And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted.
Janusz się
Now let's
zdenerwował.
push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
Dobra, dawaj. Lecimy dalej.
Are you okay?
Just save it.
Czekaj. Chciałem sobie odblokować. Można tu wejść? Arp. O kurde. Dobra, spieszą stąd. Oj. Ej, oni poszli już? Gdzie oni są? Czemu mi znaczek tu pokazuje?
Focus.
Aha, biją się z nimi, dobra. O kurde, to nie wiem, czy tak powinno być. Chyba nie powinienem tego tutaj robić. Kurde, wziąłem jakieś rzeczy.
That's all you've got? I'm too old for this.
Okej. Coś jest. Wino. Pasywny kufer. Ma zadaje trybicznie obraż różne zadaje. Runiczny miecz. No nie wygląda za zbytnio na runiczny. Nika złodzieja. Czekaj, damy ten czar sobie. Gdzie były czary? A, już znam to. Dobra.
What? Oh, did you now? Okay, look. You're very impressive and talented, I get it. Tealor always had a fondness for those kind of things, but I'm not really one for all that. So, let's keep going.
Dobra. Ale let's keep going, czy... Okej, ale to tak wygląda, jakby oni za mną szli. A to on miał prowadzić przecież. Aha, bo ja muszę za nim iść, bo inaczej nie ten. Nie pójdziemy, dobra. No to let's go. W takim razie. Czekajcie na chwilę. Dobra, jestem. Dobra, lecimy. Chyba jesteśmy blisko już czegoś. Chyba jesteśmy blisko czegoś, co coś jest sobie napisane. Tu coś jest napisane w tej skrzyni. Boss. Bossik będzie.
Here it is, the first foothold. This is where Malphas's vassals erected their first camp, so behave yourselves accordingly. You too, Prodigy.
Prodigy. Tu się coś wydarzy, jak nic. Okej. Jakaś scenka.
Well then, before we start, there's something I need to tell you. Something, important. The rumors concerning the deaths of the Lightborn, they're true.
What?
The gods are dead. They fell 2 winters ago beneath the sword of an unknown traveler. We, that is the Order, have known about this for quite
Co?
some
Bogowie
time now, but
zginęli od
haven't
jakiegoś
told the
gościa?
common people yet. But since the 3 of you intend to take the trial, there's no way to disguise the truth anymore.
Aha.
But how can a
No właśnie.
child die?
Jak niby Bóg
There was a
może...
prophecy, as old as the Lightborn themselves, in which there was talk of a shadow god, who would end the era of gods. And it came true. I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry. What's next? That tomorrow the sun will stop shining? Tell us that this is a test, Master. It is, isn't it? A test of our faith.
No, the Lightborn are dead. But hard as it may be to
O,
accept,
chyba nie
we
jest
cannot
zbytnio
afford to
pobożny.
fall into a
Who the
spiritual
heck is
crisis
we?
right now.
The Order of the Gods, Malthus's order, was created to protect the Lightborn. And if what you're saying, this blasphemy is true, then we're meaningless. We failed, don't you see that? Oh, by the Black Guardian, I just can't believe it.
And though I shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. 3rd Revelation, verse 137. I know
O
it's
czym oni
hard,
kurwa
Dunbar, but if this is
pierdolą?
true, we have to show strength and keep on believing in what the Lightborn stood for, which is the idea of peace and...
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh. If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the Order is going downhill.
Aha, ten się
Do
zaraz
you really think I
zmieni
don't
w
know
złego.
about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified long time ago.
You don't mean that, Dunbar.
Drop it, for heaven's sake! We're all on the same side here.
No, we are not. This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time with the holy scriptures instead of your brandy bottle, you would see it as well. But no, you just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you.
But
No buts. Do you understand?
Yes.
Ale
I
pokorny
hope so,
piesek.
for your sake. Just be glad that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than
Jezu.
ever. Just be glad. Now enough of this. Our demeanor defiles this sacred place. There will be enough time for depression and personal crisis after the trial. Let's recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor. In life as in death.
May your
May
light
your
guide
light
me.
guide me.
Good. As you know, this trial will test the fortitude of your spirit. Because this is what, distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool. Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I gave you. You first, Prodigy. Let's hope the Grand Master was right about you.
No dobra, no to chlub. Okej. Coś się dzieje, coś się dzieje. O kurwa, i w krypcie oczywiście jakieś jestem. Jakże... Oho, a tu jakiś chłopek jest, co jest? What the fuck?
Oh no. No, no, no. I knew I wouldn't be the last one. Did they also tell you the tales about... They've lured you into a trap, you know. And you fell for it. Because you're arrogant. Just as I am. As I was.
Muszę przyznać, że moje oczekiwania były większe. Że zejdź mi z
You're right.
drogi.
I'm not real. At least not according to your definition of... But then again, what is real? If I told you that you and your friend Sirius actually lie dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has happened so far, your journey to Ark, the answer is no. Because you don't want to be dead. Therefore, your mind will do anything to make you believe this entire dream you... Doesn't it? Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your life. A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes. But what's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me. And I'm tired. What? They haven't told you about him? Oh, that's so typical. The Suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever. And why we can't access our feelings and wishes. And... you know, Sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans, what I have to do to fight. But no. No, not yet. It's too early to surrender. And isn't that what makes us human anyway? Yeah, I'll wait.
Dobra, wydostań się. Flashbang. O.
What the? How did you do that? You simply opened it? But that's come on. We have to look. We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but
O, mówił przed chwilą o tym.
come.
O
Lead
cudzie.
the way.
I się stał cud. Nastał cud. O kurde, mam... mam magię w ogóle. Dobra, lecimy. Maga klucza.
By the gods, these are the skirts of the suppressor.
O kurwa!
To punish us.
Aż się słyszałem. Ło, krzesło sobie lata. Ale jaja. Wszędzie zwłoki. Książka, zniszczone książki. Wszędzie zwłoki, więcej zwłoków. Ektoplazma, ektoplazma. GG man, GG, a mogę... O. A nie, nie mogę. Nie mogę z nich zabierać tego.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go after all. I mean,
What the fuck, czemu to jest tyle krwi? A wilki ich nie atakuje w ogóle. Wiecie, bo to są mopki. Skąd one się wzięły? Chodź, gościu. Mam A, nie mam nic. O kurczę. Co? Ulubionych stron. O kurczę. Pa, gościu, tutaj jestem. O kurde, oni tu wiszą. Ale creepy to jest. Ej, to jest akurat creepy. No. Oj, to też. O ja, i te czaszki tu. What the fuck? Co tu się dzieje? Ale wielka czacha. No, to teraz, ej, to fajne, to fajne. To muszę przyznać, że to fajne. To muszę przyznać, że to, no, to im wyszło. Ten poziom. Taki całkiem creepy jest, no. O kurde.
what the? Haven't we been here before? By the gods, everything here looks so similar. It's a damn maze.
Czarny labirynt?
We should never attempt. This will be our
Kurwa
doom.
labirynt znowu.
Oh no,
Ale wielkie klatki.
no. Do you
Yep.
see it? All the cells, they're all empty. And there's blood. Oh no. There were people in there just like us. They didn't know their place either, and now they're dead. They've simply dissolved.
No ten gościu tak płacze cały czas.
By the gods.
Ała!
I knew
O
it was a mistake
kurde.
to leave in the first place. I just
Dlaczego ja mam chyba... O, mam chrupiącą. Na szczęście mam chrupiącą. What the fuck? Czemu to jest z głową jakiegoś tego? Nie mogę otworzyć. Jak mam to? Mam jakąś telekinezę? Mam. Okej. Kula ognia. Czek dla towarzystwa. Wow. Ej, znowu jesteśmy w celi, rzeczywiście. Ale jaja. Ej, ale ta ściana fajnie O kurde, co to się dzieje? Ej, ale ta ściana fajnie wygląda, takie... wysokiej jakości tekstura widać, że jest tutaj. No dobrze to wygląda.
The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible. No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply
Przeszłość?
in the past. And that's why we do not deserve freedom.
Jaką przeszłość znowu?
The suppressor's punishment. No, you haven't. Because you're blind. The suppressor is here. But I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire
Nie
family?
zamordowałem swojej rodziny.
I followed you because for a brief moment, you made me... Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious? But I should have known you wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were.
Może muszę się powiesić. Kurde. Nie, no tu coś trzeba zrobić. A może muszę go zabić?
Well. So you figured it out? Yes. I am what keeps you in this place. But was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your skin, and the water filling your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
Nic z tego nie czaję. Kim on jest? Kim on w ogóle jest? Oho. O kurde, nadal jakieś... Jakieś te... O, ale chyba już jestem normalnie. Co to jest na tym stole? What the fuck? A nie, nie mam w ogóle ekwipunku, czy to jest cały czas... Drewniana figura.
Oh, hey. Good to see you awake. How are you feeling? In the temple, the curarium. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixen guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order. Don't mention it. Bad, though, that this keeperness won't get you anywhere. Do you know why? Because you're pathetic. Simply pathetic.
I said you are pathetic. At first we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new
Oj,
prophet,
ale fajnie, że głos
our
zmienił.
hopes are gone.
Jesteś żartem. Jesteś żartem.
Who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you?
I on ma oczy.
Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophetess, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
Nic po nie, słabe uszy.
And a murderer.
Murderer.
And that is why you will burn.
Oh.
All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Nie nastraszysz mnie.
Is that so? Such presumption from a fish who thinks his pie. The world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. But enough of the banter.
Nic po nim.
We wanted to meet you, and so we did. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling.
A coś tam było jeszcze do tego. Pojebane. No i znowu. Tam. Dobra, jest ta babeczka. Ej, są ci goście i nie mam książki.
Thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted. Of course, sorry. That remark was... But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second, but I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it.
Nasza
We
dwójka.
passed the trial. Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course... This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot... Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, at least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you. Well, as I said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting. Right. Dunwar. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again. He was impulsive, yes. But to some extent, you know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right... But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie. Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me,
Celia fajnie
as opposed to
wygląda.
Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who
Taka
first
spoko
thought
się
of it.
wydaje.
Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy. I knew the question would... I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so... Why not from me first? As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born. I wish I knew. What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have, it was dark, and I felt dizzy, and I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, the entire village. There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children, and the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then by the name of the sun, it's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the riders think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, probably. Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, it doesn't matter. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end because I was pathless. Yes. Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's what... Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my 2nd year. Yes, otherwise He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it. Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide. That's right, we do, but we are both still pathless, and that disqualifies. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malphas's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast, and no matter what I do, I always will be. Yes. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it. He does, yes, and he's not... One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
Oh.
Yes. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus. Several. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe. You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think? Good. Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go.
No dobra, to pokaż mi, pokaż. Weź wszystko. Czekaj, muszę się ubrać. Dobra. Poczekaj, muszę się ubrać. Poczekaj. No. Prowadź. Prowadź, babo. W takim razie. Świątynia Słońca Sanktuarium. Ale tu cicho.
This is the sanctum. It's a place of silence and prayer, and also where we'll be exalted later.
Let's hope he knows.
Chciałem, kurwa, w pełnej zbroi zamiata? Musi być na pewno wygodnie pracować w takiej zbroi.
Pathlessness wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
Świątynia słońca. Fajne też te właśnie te namalowane te rzeczy to. To też fajnie wygląda.
Okay, I think you've seen this place before. We call this part of the temple the Chronicum, and in here is gathered the knowledge of the Order, written down in books and parchments. Plus, all of the experiments and research on artifacts and magic is done here, so it's a place you'll probably see often in the near future. Ah, and just below the Chronicum is the temple smithy. You should go there if you need equipment. Over there, that's the Scuola and the quarters, where both the keepers and the novices live. There's also a training room where everything from swordplay to marksmanship can be trained and taught. You will find some skilled teachers there. Well, I think that's about it. You've already been to the Emporium, and I assume to the Eye of the Gods as well. I suggest you prepare myself, probably. Well, I think that's about it. You've already been to the Emporium, and I assume to the Eye of the Gods as well.
No dobra,
I
dobra.
suggest you speak to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready to take the oath.
Now look at that. It's the Prodigy.
Ej, ja taką kojarzę. A, bo to ta babeczka co wcześniej, dobra.